Hello everyone, this is Satyaprakash. Welcome to my channel. This is part 3 of ASP.NET Core. In this video, we'll discuss few points, that is how to build ASP.NET Core project in Visual Studio and discuss on different project templates for .NET Core in Visual Studio. So before going through this part 3 of ASP.NET Core, please visit my part 1 and part 2 of ASP.NET Core project related videos, which is available in my playlist called .NET Core tutorial. Okay, let's begin. So I am using Visual Studio for ASP.NET Core project. So here for creating the ASP.NET Core project, click on File, New and Project. You can see under Visual Studio C#, click on .NET Core, and you can see there is various options. Using .NET Core, you can build console application, class library projects, and ASP.NET Core web application, and there are different unit testing for different formats for MS test, NA unit test, and X unit test project. So here you will create your name of the project and the path and solution name. It will show as per the name you have mentioned here. After then, I'll select here ASP.NET Core web application and click OK. So once you click OK, it will show one pop-up box which is for some templates available, which one you need to create. So here this screen shows the different project templates available for creating ASP.NET Core application. So guys, you can see first one is empty API template, web application template, web application model, view, controller template, Razor class library template, Angular template, React.js template, and React.js and Redux. Okay. So first I will show you about the web application, that is model, view, and controller. So I already have created this ASP.NET Core project using this template. Alright, so this is the solution of web application model, view, controller projects. So this is the application I already have created. Alright, so this template includes everything we need to create an ASP.NET Core MVC web application. So the MVC web application template creates model, view, and controllers. Right, here the model, here the view, and the controllers. Alright, and we can add some web specific things like CSS, JavaScript files, and layout files, and other resources needed for websites. Alright, so you can see this is the under view shared folder, this is the layout CSS_HTML is there, and you can, if you click on www root folder, you can see some CSS, JS, and CSS file, JS file, and some jQuery related files here for validation and bootstrap also. So you can see this is a structure of the template. Alright, so this is the project that I have created using MVC web application template. So here the most important three folders are model, view, and controller. Alright, so in the views folder we have sample view of a web application. Alright, this is the home controller, so that we have a home view, and inside index.cshtml and privacy.cshtml files for view. And there is one layout file that represents the user interface of a web application. So this is the layout.cshtml file. We also have JavaScript and CSS file that are required by the web application as well. Alright, so I already have shown you where these files are available inside www root folder. So this is all about MVC web application template. Alright, so next we'll go to, I need to close this one. So next one is API template. Alright, so as name implies, this template includes everything we need to create a ASP.NET Core RESTful HTTP services. So all the website specific changes like JavaScript files, CSS files, view files, layout files are not required for the API. So it does not have an user interface. The data that a web API exposes is usually consumed by the other applications. So if you want to learn about the web API, I already have created one playlist for web API, ASP.NET web API. You can watch those videos in my playlist of my channel. Alright, so here I already have created this API application. So this is the API application. Alright, this is the structure. So as the name implies, it creates only the controllers folder. There is no, it does not create the models and views folder as they are not required for an API. And this project that I have created using API template, right? So notice we have only controllers folder. Okay, so notice we only have controllers folder and we don't have all those JavaScript, CSS and HTML files, layout files that are not required for a RESTful API. So there is no models, no views, no CSS, HTML, JavaScript, no bootstrap, nothing. Only the controller, which is for consumed for we can consume this API in another application. Is this API only related to connect the DB and show the response to the user? Alright, so this is all about the API template in ASP.NET Core. Okay, so need to close this one. So next template is web application. Okay, so this template uses the new Razor framework for building web applications. With Razor Pages, code page focus scenario is easier and more productive. We typically use this approach when we don't want the full complexity of ASP.NET MVC. We can think of it as a slimmer version of MVC framework. So I'll discuss on this Razor Pages in my next videos. So this is all about web application template in .NET Core. Next template is Razor class library. As name implies, we use this template to create a reusable Razor class library project. This project contains all the reusable user interfaces like data models, page models, controllers, pages, Razor views, and view components. This Razor class library project can be reused in multiple applications. Any application that uses the Razor class library can override the views and pages it contains. So these things also I'll cover in my upcoming videos. So the remaining templates are Angular, React.js and React.js and Redux. So these three templates allow us to create ASP.NET Core web application in combination either with Angular, React or React and Redux. So guys, this is the templates we have discussed in ASP.NET Core project. So there is one template is remaining, that is the empty template. Alright, so to create the empty template, we already have followed, that is click on file and ASP.NET Core project, give your name, path and the solution name and click OK. After then you can see this interface, and we already have covered these templates. Alright, there's total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 templates. We have covered what are the 7 templates and what is the structure of it. So here last template I'll discuss about empty template. Okay, so guys, here empty template. So while you create the empty template, you just uncheck this configure for HTTPS and click OK. So if you click OK, I already have created the ASP.NET Core project using empty template. No need to create again. I need to close this and open whatever I created using empty template. So this is the empty template project structure. Okay, there is one dependency where you get the SDK related versions, NuGet package manager, analyzers, okay, and properties, and app-setting.json file, program.cs, and startup.cs. So the empty template, as the name implies, does not contain any content. This is the template that we will use and set up everything manually from the scratch, so we clearly understand how the different pieces fit together. Alright, so this is about the I have created the name of the empty template is user management. So this project I will use for the CRUD operation, that is create, read, update and delete of employee data or details. So in the next video onwards, I will use this ASP.NET Core project solution, that is user management. Alright guys, so if you'll click on uh, startup.cs, you can get here, that is the you can see here the responder write async method. It will show the message hello world. So I need to run this application. So guys, here I can see hello world in my browser, right? So we want to modify this text and see the output again. So I'll stop my process, and here hello world .NET Core, hello world .NET Core by Satyaprakash. Save these changes and build my solution. So build succeeded. I need to run my application here. So guys, here I can see the output as expected, that is hello world .NET Core by Satyaprakash. So this is all about how to create ASP.NET Core project application, and there are different project templates, what are the uses of these templates and how to create these templates. Alright, so this is my slide. So this is about project templates for .NET Core project. This is all about I have discussed, and thank you, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for listening and have a great day. Thank you so much.